Good evening, Franklin County. I'm Frank, and this is The Drop. Tonight, state and county emergency officials are assessing storm damage in the Waynesboro area after this week's flooding. Franklin County residents are being warned about a disturbing court scam demanding thousands of dollars through text messages. And today marks 162 years since the burning of Chambersburg, one of the most defining events in the borough's history. And we also have a fire update, a change to the next week's commissioners meeting, new aviation investment, and live music tonight in Chambersburg. Let's get into it. We begin in Waynesboro, where response to Tuesday's severe storms and flooding has moved into the damage assessment stage. Representatives from the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency and the Franklin County Department of Emergency Services are canvassing storm-affected areas today, July 30th. The purpose of those visits is to conduct preliminary assessments of damage caused by the severe weather and flooding on July 27th. Residents who experienced flood-related losses are being encouraged to report them to the Waynesboro Borough. Reports should include contact information, an estimate of damage, and any available photos or videos showing the impact on the property. That information could be mailed to floodingreports@waynesboropa.gov. The borough says these reports are important because they may help officials fully understand the extent of damage throughout the community. Officials who are conducting the assessments are expected to carry identification. This is especially important because residents are also being reminded to remain cautious about anyone who unexpectedly arrives offering inspections, repairs, or financial assistance. This is one of those situations where documenting everything matters. Take pictures before cleanup when it is safe to do so. Keep receipts, report damage through the proper channels, and verify identity of anyone claiming to represent an agency or organization. Franklin County officials are also warning the public about a scam that appears to be designed to frighten people into making an immediate payment. President Judge Sean Myers says residents have received text messages that spoof or imitate the Franklin County Court of Common Pleas. According to the warning, the text message claims the recipient is being charged with the failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements. It then alleges that the arrest warrant has been issued and the bail has been set at $12,000. The recipient is instructed to make payment through electronic bonding or Bitcoin in order to clear the charge. That message is fraudulent. Franklin County officials say the courts will not call, write, or send text messages demanding payment by a credit card, gift card, cryptocurrency, or other electronic method. So no Apple gift cards. Anyone receiving a text should not reply, should not click any links, and should not send any money. The message should be reported to the state or local police, the Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General, or the Bureau of Consumer Protection. Scammers often use threatening language and accusations because fear can make people act before they are able to stop and verify what's happening. The safest response is to pause, contact the court directly through independently verified numbers, and never use the contact information contained in the suspicious message itself. And today marks 162 years since the burning of Chambersburg. Early in the morning of July 30th, 1864, Confederate cavalry under the command of Brigadier General John McCausland entered Chambersburg. Residents were ordered to provide a ransom of $100,000 in gold or $500,000 in cash. When the demand could not be met, Confederate forces set fire to the town. More than 2,000 residents were left without homes, and hundreds of buildings were destroyed, including the Franklin County Courthouse. The event became one of the defining moments in Chambersburg's history and left a mark that's still remembered throughout the borough today. Franklin County's Archives and Records Management team has released a video and some of the artifacts connected to it. A special history display is also available inside the Franklin County Courthouse Annex at 157 Lincoln Way East in Chambersburg. The display includes materials connected to Franklin County history and the 1864 destruction of the courthouse. Jeffrey Stonehill, borough manager, has also shared a historical dramatization recounting the events of that day. And after the recent Burning of Chambersburg reenactment, this anniversary is another reminder that local history is not simply something that happens somewhere else. Some of the streets, buildings, and institutions people use every day stand in the places shaped by the events that changed history more than a century ago. And in other news, Franklin County is also expected to receive a new investment connected to aviation education and workforce development. State Senator Doug Mastriano says the project will create space for aviation education, workforce development, and community engagement while strengthening the region's aviation infrastructure. The project has been described as a new aviation community center connected to Franklin County's regional airport. The announcement points towards a broader goal than simply constructing another building. The center is expected to support training, education, and future workforce opportunities in an industry that includes aviation maintenance, transportation, logistics, and other related technical careers. We will continue watching for full project details, including the final cost, construction timeline, and exactly what programs will be offered there. Also, firefighters responded Tuesday evening to an apartment building on Hollywell Avenue in the Chambersburg area. According to the Greater Chambersburg Area Paid Firefighters Association, crews arrived to find a fire behind a panel display of a stove, along with smoke conditions throughout the third-floor apartment. The fire was quickly extinguished, and the appliance was removed from the apartment. Crews ventilated the building, and residents were able to return a short time later. The incident appears to be contained without becoming a larger building fire, but it's another reminder that electrical or control panel failures inside appliances can develop with very little warning. A scheduling note from Franklin County: next week's public meeting of the Franklin County Commissioners will be held on Thursday, August 6th at 10 a.m. in the morning. There will not be a regular Wednesday meeting next week. Anyone planning to attend or follow the agenda should take note of that. And anyone looking for something to do tonight, Chambersburg's summer concert series continues at Memorial Park. The Americana Trio is scheduled to perform at Chambersburg Quanah's Bandshell beginning at 7 p.m. You still got time, you can get down there. Concert is free and expected to last approximately 1 hour. The park asks visitors to bring lawn chairs, blankets, and reminds attendees the concert area is smoke-free and does not allow alcoholic beverages. And that's today's drop. Emergency officials continue documenting storm damage in Waynesboro, and residents affected by the flooding should make sure their losses are properly recorded. Franklin County residents should also be on the alert for fake court text messages now circulating. And on this July 30th anniversary, Chambersburg once again remembers the day that much of the town was destroyed and the community that was rebuilt afterwards. Thank you for watching. I'm Frank. This is Franklin County Life. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow.